Hey everyone, welcome back to Dink and Dissect. On this channel, we do a full match analysis where we focus specifically on shot selection, court positioning, and the decisions that actually win or lose pickleball games. So, big thank you to I've Gone Played for letting us use this video. The original match footage will be linked down below. Make sure you give him a follow. So we are going to be focusing specifically on court positioning and making sure you have awareness where your opponent's at and then where your partner's is at. And if your opponent is having a tough time getting up to the kitchen, you need to make sure you shoot all your shots towards them because you have a ton of margin to work with. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here is a 3.5 to 4.0 duper match. This is a tournament setting, so let's go ahead and see how these players handle this. Okay, so here we have the start of the game. First of all, good return right there. Good drop. Something I would have liked to see here is that this player let it bounce very deep into the kitchen. I would have liked to see that taken out of the air. It ended up working out for him anyway, but at the higher levels, this will not work out for you. He did do the right step in taking the right shot and taking a drop step and then being aggressive with that fourth ball. So that's a quick side out. Let's go ahead and see how these players handle the serve. That one goes right into the net. This might be another quick side out. A good deep return. He drives that. Takes that out of the air. I like that. Okay, so good intent. We've seen a combo of driving and dropping. These players seem to understand the importance of getting to the kitchen. A good serve makes him reach out, and he cannot return that. Again, right there was just a little bit of footwork. This could be later into the day, and he just wasn't, his footwork wasn't all there to make sure he got back into the kitchen. That was a high backhand drive that should have been put away, but instead goes right into the net. So some unforced errors right here. Yeah, so this is what happens when your drives are a little bit too high. They go into the other player's put away zone. And even though you're driving and hitting a fast ball, it's a wiffle ball. So they still have a lot of time to react to that and be very aggressive with the counter. If you're going to drive, ideally you want to keep it low. A good midcourt return. Good drop. This was a combo between a drive and a drop. It ended up hitting around the player's feet. Good job by him being able to get that back out. At this point, when your opponent hits a good shot to get into the kitchen, all you're trying to do at this point is neutralize the point because now you are down when they hit an incredible shot. So this actually was an incredible shot, and they ended up winning the point. Good job by the team in the near court. Let's see if that can be consistent going in. A slice drop. So this player has the right idea. Right away, I just see that he sliced, returned that. And when I see a player do that, that gives me a green light to go ahead and drive this ball. And he has even more of a green light because the player in front of him, look at how far back he still is. You have a lot of room to work with. So even if this is a bad drive, you've got the slice working in your favor and you've got all this room to work. That's also in your favor. Oh, he takes us all by surprise, and he goes over the left shoulder of the left side player. I don't know if he meant to go there. If he did, good shot. That's low percentage. You want to go with the high percentage shots. Ended up working for him. Oh, actually, no, it didn't. It ended up being a side out. So that's a decision that we can break down. Instead of going back there where the player is already established, good job by the player letting it go. But that's a very small window you're trying to hit compared to if you would have gotten right in front of you. That is a huge window. You can have a very bad drive and still be in. I like that return. Look at how far back he hit that, and look at how he made him move out there. One thing I am noticing is that this player prefers his forehand. Look at how much space is out there. Good job recognizing that that ball was going out of bounds. These players had no doubt that that was going out of bounds. They didn't even raise their paddles to try and stop that. Okay, let's see how they handle this serve. Short return. Look at this player in the backcourt. So the partner was trying to do a good job resetting and trying to work his way up to the kitchen. This player in the backcourt is just taking a lot of time back there. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. If he's waiting for a perfect drop to walk in. At this level, it's very hard to get perfect drops that just walk you all the way in. So you have to do what the player on the left is doing and reset and slowly creep forward. There, that one was a little too high, and he puts it away. Good job by the player in black putting it away. Oh, I think it might have been out. So, good idea. This player has a fundamental understanding of pickleball. He's trying to drop it into the kitchen so he can work his way up there. He knows that pickleball games are won and lost at the kitchen. Good drop. Oh, I'm not sure exactly what that was, but with a little bit of practice, those are easily put away. Good job by this player having the understanding that, hey, it's at my shoulder. It's probably going to stay in. I need to go ahead and crush this ball. Just wasn't able to get it over. Okay, when this player hits a return, look, he doesn't work his way up towards the kitchen line. You need to start hitting back there 10 out of 10 times because we have noticed that his partner, even though he is standing in the middle, he does not like his forehand. Good job. So make sure you keep your advantage. At this point, you're serving, so you guys have more of an advantage now, even though you started at a disadvantage. Good job. So every ball should be going to the player who's staying back. If he wants to play from the baseline, it's going to be very hard to win pickleball games. So I would just continue shooting every shot towards the player in the back. If this is a rec game, maybe not. But in a tournament setting, I am just trying to go for the win. All right, let's go ahead and see if he does it again. So he slice returns that, doesn't get over. But it still looked like he wasn't looking to move his way towards the kitchen. It's a quick side out, and these players are up to a big lead. All right, here we go. Okay, so he tried to go for the angle. It's okay. He's making his opponent move and spreading them out. Let's see if they can do anything with this ball that comes back. Good hands. And just out. Okay, here we go. Another serve. A mid-court return. I like that two-handed backhand. So this player is still standing in the midcourt, closer to the baseline than he is towards the kitchen. And look at his partner. There is a big gap here, and every shot needs to go to the player who's giving you all the room. That's just unfortunate. It goes into the net. Was that an out of bounds ball? Yeah, it looks like it was out of bounds. Yeah, even from this angle, you could tell it was a little bit further out. That's an interesting serve. So he likes to take it with his backhand. Nice. Good job letting that ball go out. I know when I first started playing pickleball, it was very hard to let any ball go out. Big drop. Was that out? Interesting choice. But this guy has the right idea. It's better to miss high than miss into the net. If you miss into the net, oh, big serve. If you miss into the net, the point is instantly over. Oh, a little bit too far. At this point, it looks like they are well ahead in the match. Oh, great drop. So this is one I would have liked to see a little bit more movement coming forward. Maybe he doesn't recognize it's going to be a good drop right away, but the trajectory of this, you need to start rushing in and applying pressure to your opponent. He does get a few steps in. I guess he is able to get all the way into the kitchen. And good job by letting it out. That's not a ball that you need to be attacking right there. He's hit some good shots. Go ahead and play it out at the kitchen. A little bit too far back. So again, that's the worst thing you can do. You can win a lot of games at this level just by minimizing your mistakes. Make sure you don't give your opponent free points by just not being able to serve it. Make them hit balls. That's 2 back-to-back. So a pickleball game is short. With 2 back-to-back points, I mean, you do the math. Is it a little bit less than 20%? I'm sure there was another serve that was not returned well. So you've given away 3 of 11 points. That is very quickly can get away from you. Big lob. Keeps it in bounds. Man, that was just a great shot. Working their way back into the kitchen. Good job by these players. Perfect job defending the lob. If you saw, his partner stayed up front. So this is how you defend a lob. If it goes over your partner's head, directly over their head, it is your job to get the ball. So he does the right thing. He goes back. His partner does stay. What I like to do in this situation, I like to switch. I would like to see my partner go over to the left side while I try to drop or drive, which, it looks like they do that. Again, great job defending this. That was really good execution. Good drive. Look at what this drive does for him. Look at what this drive does for him. He's a big guy. I'm sure he can hit this a lot harder than he did just here. This drive isn't super high. Look at what happens and look at where it's returned. He puts nothing on that counter, and it lands on the kitchen line. He has a free ticket towards the kitchen. Great drive. Great job getting back into the kitchen. Look, this player now is getting towards the kitchen. And they are able to get a point off of that. You love to see a good drive-drop combo. And there it was executed perfectly. Good job by this player recognizing that his opponent was still stuck in the transition zone. So he serves this ball, and he's not very quick moving up towards the kitchen. He has to set his feet in the middle of the court, and he has all this space to work with. He's able to put the ball right by his feet, and a free point for them. Good recognition of his opponent's position. Interesting. He really likes that backhand. Okay, I'm starting to think that this player in black with the glasses might be the best player on the court. He has a fundamental understanding of pickleball, and you can see that he's really trying to prioritize getting to the kitchen. Good job continuing to work his way up. A little bit too far out on that one. A good two-handed drive. And he's trying to finish this point right here in the midcourt. I see why. The ball was up high right here. This is an attackable ball. Again, you just want to get it over. I think I would have, it's hard to do it in the moment. You just see a ball coming towards you. But I would have tried to attack this player. I would have tried to attack his left hip. He is sitting heavy forehand. Maybe it was going that way. I think if that ball goes over, I don't think it's coming back. Now we have a side out. Okay, let's see where this player ends up by the time they contact the ball. Right there. He is maybe 2 or 3 feet off the kitchen line. Good job moving his way forward. These players do a good job establishing themselves at the net. This is a good game. The players do have a good understanding of how to win pickleball games. The team in the backcourt, I think, has played a little bit more mistake-free pickleball, so I think they will end up winning this game. That's good. Good put away at an angle. A lot of the times you don't need a lot of power, especially at huge open courts like this, when you can just angle the ball off and not let your opponent put a paddle on that. Look at this drive. He is not hitting this 100%. Look at where he's contacting this ball. He has to hit up on this ball. As you get better, your partner will recognize, hey, I can do a lot with this ball. He can rush up there, crash the court, and then take it with his forehand. Unfortunately, that second one just goes out of bounds. The temptation is there a lot of the times when you get a nothing ball back to go ahead and try and drive it again. He might be thinking that, hey, we're down big. I need to be the aggressor in this point, and I need to win us this game. So I get the line of thinking. But in this situation, I think it would be better to just go ahead and play it out slowly. You are doing a good job of getting it in the net. Continue with that strategy. Next serve. This time he serves it forehand. So he's got a variety of serves. So this is why you want to hit it to the player that is not established at the kitchen. You have a ton of room to work with. Look at this drop, the quality of this drop. So let's see if we can see it. That is very high above the net, but it doesn't get punished because he's so far back. You have so much room to work with. We saw in a previous example that the player on the far side, the player in black, he tried to hit it into a very small window when his partner was all the way back. Take the room your opponent is giving you. It's something you have to be cognizant about all the time. Court awareness. Man, I like that drop. So, okay, this player recognized in the white, recognized that, hey, he got a good drop. Let's go ahead and hit it to the player that is slow coming in. Look at all this room. He identifies it. I will say, good job by this player getting that ball back. Oh, that's just unfortunate. I think that was the longest rally. That was a good point to watch. Good job by him getting back and putting that ball over again, giving themselves a chance. Oh, good shot. So this is one that where he hits it up in the air like that. This ball is put away a lot. Good job getting it back one more time, making them beat you. So there you have it. That was a 3.5 to 4-0 tournament. And in this video, we really see the emphasis on court positioning. When your opponent is staying back after returns, you have a ton of room to work with. And you can almost hit any shot you want and still be able to get up to the kitchen and keep an advantage. So tell me, did you learn anything from this? How would you have handled this tournament setting? Go ahead and leave your comments down below and make sure you like and subscribe because we will be doing another video shortly. If you would like me to review your matches, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram at DinkandDissect and make sure you message me there and I would be happy to review your matches. Until next time.